Hi and welcome to my first YouTube video. This is like my first YouTube video and I'm so excited with my 65 subscribers that I have. I feel like a whole celebrity with that 65 subscribers. So, I didn't even know where to start. I was glitching. I didn't even know where to start. Like, this is obviously, I'm not sure how to. So, first of all, thank you to the people who subscribed, and who's been supporting me so far. I honestly do appreciate it. This is something I wanted to do for a really long time, but I just didn't have the guts to start one. So, yeah, I am. I started it. Today's video is moi, about moi, and like, where I come from and things like that. I was supposed to be answering questions, but only 5 people asked me questions. So that basically flopped. So here I am. Let's just start off with my parents, my parentals, the people that made it possible for me to come into this amazing world. This is them. And then we can see, I should have just pinned it, but that's them. You want to see again? Like maybe you should have just paused the video. Yeah. Anyways, so basically, my brother and I sat down with my grandmother, and I was like, where do I come from? Like, I know I was born on the 6th of April 2002, when my mother had to walk to the hospital, and she was about to give birth on the side of the road because the ambulance was taking too long to come, and the neighbors weren't there, and they didn't have a car at that time. And so, and that whole story was kept, but like, we just I just wanted to make things a bit interesting. That never happened, guys. Please don't go now. That never happened. That was kept. Okay. But yeah, we're just sitting there with my grandmother, basically learning about the lineage, like the ancestry, where you come from, the pedigree. Life science, guys. Life science, come dear. Life science only want to kick in now, but it didn't want to kick in when it was finals. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna like try to get my brother to explain this because I feel I'm gonna mess the whole thing up. I'm somehow gonna get it confused. But here we go. Explain what was said because I can't.
Okay, so my grandmother's mother's family comes from Saint Helena Island, and their maiden surname is Maggot. And yeah, so that's actually directly related to the maggots in Scotland. And when she explained from her father's side, it's a finch and sables. So sables is also related to the Irish. So my grandmother's father, or let me say her grandfather, was actually an Irishman that was part of World War One, and he settled in South Africa because she remembers a picture of him in a suit, which is actually confirms the timeline because World War One was like the early 1900s. So I think it was what 1914, 1915 side. And my great grandmother was actually born around the time of 1928. And so was her husband around the time. So yeah, that's that side of the family. And then my father's side of the family seemed to be like from Indian descent because I remember my great grandfather from my father's side had a turban
It
on.
explains the way he looks.
He had a turban on in his photo, and he actually has Indian features. So I'm assuming that we're not actually related to the Dutch, but we actually related to Indians because for those of you that don't understand, there was this movement, or not movement, there was this organization called the Dutch East Indian Company. And
I learned
back
about it
in
at school.
yeah, back in history, slaves often took the surname of their slavers. I mean, you can even find that in American history as well. But yeah, that's
And yes, we are siblings. We are. We're not that. I'm not adopted. He's not adopted. I had no idea that I could have, like, I have Indian blood. Like, it explains the way my brother looks. Like, he's hairer, he's like straight and white and whatever. Yes, we do not look alike. You know, just I used to be so insulted when like people were like, "Zoe, are you adopted?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. Can't you see? I look like my mother. How am I adopted? How? Yeah, but like if I had to walk with my brother and my father like in the mall or somewhere when I was younger, then they're like, why is there this white girl with them? You know? So moral of the story is colored people comes in all like shades. I mean, the definition of a very, very light shade, a person that is colored. Colored is basically an ethnic label given to people of mixed race. So yes, in South Africa, the colored is a race, but we are mixed with all the beautiful juices. So period. The only thing I think that is sad is we don't really, not a lot of us know where we come from. Like I was born in South Africa. I mean, I don't need to know my great-great-grandfather, but he came from St. Helena, and I was like, where is that? I had to go Google it because I didn't even know where that was. But okay. And then my great-great-grandmother came from Sarun. So I was like, what? What? Yeah, so that's basically my story of where I come from. And I didn't even know that until today. So yeah. I don't know if you guys want to know more about me. I mean, some of you guys know that I like dancing. You wanna see? Do you wanna see? I know you wanna see. I used to be able to play guitar, but yeah, nah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I honestly have no idea what happened. It just skipped a few years and then my fingers forgot how to play. I like singing, but like I'm not great at it. I mean, like I can sing a little bit. If you go look on Instagram, I'm not gonna sing right now because the nerves. But that's basically me. If you know me personally, I am the way I am in person, the way I am on social media. So I'm not a different person in person. I'm just a bundle of energy and joy and positivity. So that's me. And I think this might just be the end of the video because this is my first video and I feel like it's so awkward. But if you stayed this long, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet and you watched this till the end, please subscribe and like the video and maybe share the video, bitchy day, you know, make me go, get me to 100 subscribers at least, and then I'll be fine. I won't ask you again. I'm just joking. I'm probably gonna ask you in the next video. But yeah, thank you for coming to Zoe Joy's journey. Welcome to the family. You know, this is just the intro of what's to come. Basically, it's on my YouTube banner. Positivity, self-love, energy, random story times, guys. There are going to be some really cool random story times. I mean, I can't wait to tell you some stories. Yeah, so make sure to bring your popcorn next time and your cool drink and your whispers and what. So bye, guys.